Well, this is what I look like after a very tiring day at work. This is just a quick one to say it's oh, they've given me some business cards right there. They will be handy in the future for friends, etc. And that's just an invoice telling me what I bought, basically. I'm not going to show that to you because that gives away my address, so you know. Okay, let's make a start on this then. Our mains adapter, I'm not going to be using it for this unboxing, I'm just going to plug it into my laptop, which is right here. User manual for electronic cigarette. Quick flick through that. Alright then. I don't know if you can see, but those batteries seem to be kind of sliding around in there. Everything seems to love running away from me, I've got to say. So we have two batteries, one is a manual and one is an automatic. And we have our atomizers. Now in this review, I am going to treat this like I am a complete and utter idiot. This is the JOYE 510, I haven't said that already, that's a bit stupid, and it is supplied by ukeliquid.co.uk. In their set they've provided the instruction manual, the USB charger, which I suspect is underneath this, yes it is, USB mains adapter, hello, manual battery, see a little switch there, little rubbery type switch, automatic battery, two of these little atomizers, 18 milligrams Marlboro cartridges, and there's meant to be 5 in here, but they don't want to come out to play. There we go. They are pre-filled, unfortunately. They do not provide them as empty cartridges, which is annoying because I am going to have to wash these out to use the liquids I want to, or just buy new blank carts. Simple. But yes. First of all, for this review, I will only be using the manual battery, so only that one, so that I can be consistent in my reviews. There are 5 things I am going to review in this video, each being a mark out of 10. They are the instruction manual. Well, does it actually help, and does it provide good information that is going to give you the best out of this electronic cigarette? The taste. Does it actually taste like what it says on the cartridge? So does it taste like apple? Does it taste like Rouen? Does it taste like a Marlboro cigarette? Throat it. If it's Marlboro, I'm going to compare it to how it would feel if I was smoking a normal cigarette, or if I was using my other electronic cigarette, which I have a feeling that I'm going to swap over to the 501 because I've heard very good things about it. Vapor production, well, how big's a cloud? I mean, if I show you this, that's the normal drag I've got used to taking, because in all honesty the vapor production on these are absolutely horrible, but I'll do that in another review or something. And overall, what do I rate the liquid, what do I rate the cigarette? Simple. Right, so now it's the manual. I need to approach this as if I've never seen an electronic cigarette before. I am not allowed to do anything that the manual does not tell me to do. with one exception. I'm going to blow through the atties to get the primer out because that'll just make it taste nasty. Right. Right, I've got to say that manual, it tells you how an electronic cigarette is put together, but it gives no recommendations, like it does not say how long to charge the battery for on first use. It shows you how the cartridge goes into your atomizer, but unfortunately it doesn't give you any details. It doesn't say to blow the primer out of the atty, so it will leave you with that nasty taste. Yeah, so I'm just going to plug this in now, and I'm going to give it a good long charge, well, until the light goes green, because it hasn't told me anything better to do. But one thing I will say, when you do install a battery, I can only say this because I've done it before, is screw it in so that it is finger tight, and it'll flash 3 times, and now it's on and charging, and you can see that little red light there. Okay, so this is the manual battery charging. I've just got to leave that to charge before I can actually continue with this review. Okay, our battery is now fully charged. It keeps going green shortly after every time I put it in, so that means it's not going to charge any better. I'm putting my automatic battery on charge now. Okay, so manual. How do I rate this manual? Well, to be quite honest, it's good for telling you how to put it together. It shows you exactly what you need to do, but it doesn't actually give you any recommendations or anything like that. So what I am going to say is I'll give this a 7 out of 10 because it's great for telling you how to do anything, but it doesn't go above and beyond to help you in any way, really. So I've already done instruction manual. That was 7 out of 10 for me. So now I've just got to do taste, throat hit, vapor production, and overall. This is my first time trying out this brand. That is very tiny compared to my old one. Just 1 second. Yep, here we have my old vape that I was using, my current vape if you will, and this is the 510. That is tiny compared to it. I'm used to a 901, which is a similar size, but you know, I've never had a 501 before, so they should be interesting. So it's taste now. I'm going to take 2 primer puffs and then my actual puff, if you will. Alright. That's got a nice... to me that just tastes a lot like the RY4, the Ruan that I had on this electronic cigarette. Although, to be fair, for me, all tobaccos tasted the same when I was smoking cigarettes and tobacco, just a little bit different, very slight difference. So it's unfair for me to give this a low score if I'm no good at recognising tobacco tastes. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 by default. Simple. My other liquids I'm going to be doing in separate reviews, so you will not have a chance to see me taste them now. So So next is throat it. That's actually a really nice pro hit. It's not making me cough my guts up, but I can definitely feel a lot in my throat. I'm not coughing up, I'm not dying out here like I was when I first tried that again. But that really does tickle and hurt at the same time. It's a nice little throat hit. The throat hit is 8 out of 10, I'm going to say. I might be being a bit harsh, I might be being a bit too lenient, I honestly don't know. This is my first review, so you will have to bear with me there. And vapor production, well, you've already seen that. Take a look at this. If I don't take it back, here's what the vapor looks like. After 5 seconds, that's what I've been doing each time. And if I do take it back, there's virtually no difference. So it's actually a lot of vapor and a very nice consistent vapor. So I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10 because I still think it can do better. And this is only a first review, a base review to use for everything else. Now, overall, what am I going to rate this? Well, let's just see. Overall, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. It's a nice electronic cigarette. The flavour lets it down a bit. If the cartridges were blank, I would have put one of these flavours in to try it, but again, they come pre-filled. I've just got 4 more of these, and then I'm going to clean them out and I'm going to use my other liquids. UK e-liquids, I would highly recommend them. They deliver to me in less than in 1 working day. They've given these great little business cards. Their liquids are cheap. I have yet to review them, but they are cheap and they actually look very nice. They have warnings on them. They have child safety locks, so you haven't got risks of your kids swallowing them, thinking, "Ooh, apple," drinking it. Not going to happen. So they are very, very good on that aspect, and I am going to be using them in the future a lot for my own personal stuff. I'm still going to be reviewing other businesses, but UK Liquid are the best ones that I've come across. Until next time, I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you have any comments, anything at all, then please feel free to send me a message. And as always, I'm going to tell you to visit UK eLiquids just here, subscribe just here, previous video or whatever here, my introduction. Actually, I think I'm going to place that just here. So until next time.
Everybody just have a good time, yeah. And we gon' make you lose your mind. Woo. Everybody just have a good time. Clap.